Jeffrey has been scrolling on Gym Girl's Instagrams for the past 2 hours, bro. This guy is a slob. I don't even know what's wrong with him at this point. It's just disgusting to imagine a subhuman like him. But then he gets up off of his bed, he drops his phone, and he goes to his PC. I think he's actually about to do work. Nah, he's not doing work. He's loading up his favourite video game. And whilst it's loading, he goes downstairs and he grabs a packet of crisps to run back up and play whilst eating them. So whilst he's eating them, he's not even cleaning his hands anymore. He's just like playing with crumbs on his controller. If you do that, that's disgusting, by the way. If you do that, you are a tramp. Like, side tangent, right? You are a tramp if you do that, bro. I was chronically addicted to I was heavily addicted to video games, but like one thing I did was take care of my controller, bro. I could never see my greasy controller. If you do that, bro, shame on you, man. Start cleaning your hands before you touch your controller. Anyway, where was we? Oh yeah, Adonis. So Adonis is calm and focused, unwavering whilst he does his deep work. He can read a book, be productive at any time of the day. And it's almost like a superpower in this modern day to be able to do that. And the way Adonis is able to achieve this unwavering focus is because his brain is not overstimulated. So an actionable step you can do right now as you watch this video is to close unnecessary tabs, stop whatever you're doing, and pay attention to this video, because you learn more when you pay attention, and you'll be more likely to change your life and receive all the benefits of what I'm about to teach you if you focus. But if you don't focus, this video is a waste of time and you might as well click off now. This is not the video for you. If you want to have some little entertainment and learn nothing and ruin your life, then go and watch some Mr. Beast video or like some 40 bomb squad wipe montage or something. We're not like that though. All the Jeffreys have clicked off now. And now it's time for the real ones who actually want to change their life. So if you're already here, congratulations, man. First thing we got to talk about is the fact that I am thirsty and I'm going to drink some water. The second thing we're going to talk about is, I'll be honest, bro, overstimulation is everywhere, and keep this between you and me, yeah, but can't even lie, bro. I'll be so honest. Most people today are mentally disabled, and I don't even say that as an insult. It's literally just fact. Like I'm still in school, right? So I look at people in school, and I look at some of them, and I think like not even in an insulting way, but I genuinely like, you are actually disabled. Like, I don't say it as an insult, honestly. Like, bro, even I'm a bit mentally disabled. Like, we're all pretty much mentally disabled because of these evil companies and what they've done to us, of the overstimulation that the modern society has gave us. And now it's turned our brains to mush. Now we literally, some of us, not us, some of the people who have watched this video, they've already clicked off. They couldn't handle me speaking without any like flashy cuts of like, I'm giving away $5 billion to charity. Like, I'm not doing any of that, bro. Like, some people literally can't handle a guy sitting down and talking to you. It's so bizarre to me. It is sad as well. Like, I know we might be having a laugh like, most people are mentally disabled, but it's like, you gotta think about it. It's actually sad, bro. Like, maybe one of your boys can't even focus on his work anymore. Like, it's so... I don't even know what to say anymore, bro. It's like, it's really sad that like most people literally might as well have some mental disability and mental disorder. In the future, honestly, I'll honestly like not be surprised if there's just like categories of humans where their brain can't even function anymore properly and they need like external things like medicines to make their brain function. We can't be one of those people though. We are not one of those people. We are not one of those people who will stand for mediocrity. We're going to grab life by the balls, and we're going to make sure by the end of this video that you don't turn into one of those subhumans who are going to need external medicines to make their brain function properly again because they've been on TikTok for too long. They've been playing video games for too long. They've been watching Netflix for too long. They've been eating too much junk food. And now they're literally depressed. We can't be one of those people anymore, man. And it starts with a dopamine detox and improving your mental health. A dopamine detox is where you drastically reduce instant gratification and drastically increase delayed gratification. Instant gratification is the things that feel feel enjoyable and pleasurable right now, but in the long run make our lives worse. And delayed gratification is the opposite. Delayed gratification is where you feel kind of bad doing it right now. It doesn't feel as pleasurable as playing video games, for example. But in the long run, it makes your life better. And we can show this diagrammatically. See that, bro? This is what, when you become an A-level student, you start using big words. I'll try and not use many big words. I'm gonna give you bro science though, because I know I've just said a lot there. Dopamine has a baseline, and wherever this baseline is will determine how happy and motivated you are, and then kind of like your attention span and whatnot, because there's like other things as well, because a lot modern day sources for overstimulation also reduce things like attention span and whatnot. Basically, when you do instant gratification, I'll show you what happens. First, you get a massive peak in dopamine, right? Massive peak. You're so happy. Oh, let's go, guys. Victory Royale for the OG. Like, this is what happens, right? But once you've literally once you've turned off the PlayStation, bro, it goes below baseline. And now, like, this is why you feel a bit sad after you hop off. But here's your new baseline. So now, like, you're a little bit more depressed and less motivated than before you hopped online. But you don't see it. You like, oh, it's not that big of a difference, right? So because you also feel worse, and your main source of dopamine is, for example, video games, you're going to go back to the video games, right? Common sense. You're going to go back to the things that gives you enjoyment. So you get a... Wait, wrong. I've done that wrong a minute. Give me a second. So now you get a bigger peak in dopamine. Yay! But now it goes below baseline. But do you notice the gap between this one and this one? That's because your baseline started at a lower level. So now, when you play video games for the third time, that happens. And it just keeps on going lower and lower and lower until the point where video games don't even feel fun anymore. And that is how video gamers become depressed. So I forgot where I was going with this, to be honest. But that is how, like, instant gratification works with dopamine. And so, like, when your baseline is lower, you become less happy and less motivated. And, like, your entire life just gets worse, basically. But now here's the opposite. We got our normal baseline, and we do some delayed gratification. We read a book, or we go to the gym, or we do some deep work session. Whilst we do the deep work session, life isn't as fun. Like right now, I've got some Caribbean food downstairs. I really want to like just a yam on it, but here I am recording this video. It kind of feels a bit sad, right? But after I stop recording this video, or after you've done the gym and whatnot, crap. You get like after your dip, you get a high in dopamine. Like you become a lot better, and then your baseline increases, and then you do delayed gratification again, and then like it's basically the opposite. This is how we'll stop overstimulation. This is how you'll become happier and more motivated to do the hard work. Once you get onto a dopamine detox, your life will change. And as for the improving mental health, basically, you want to just meditate and gratitude journal. It's as simple as that. Meditation, I'll just try and explain it as simple as possible because my camera is low on battery and I don't want it to die. It's been 11 minutes, just kind of cool. There is like a whole... There's a better diagram, so I don't know if I'm going to put it on. Hang on a minute. Let me actually just check it out because I think I can find it really quick. And so I'm just going on my phone right now. Like you can probably tell from my like posture and everything that I'm on my phone. So let me just try and find it really quick. Cause come on. Yep. All right. Yeah. All right. So my diagram works just as good as this one. I'll take a screenshot of the other one though. And basically, this is how you meditate, right? So sorry that took so long, but basically, we focus on something like our breath, and then our mind will wander, and we don't even recognize that our mind's wandered until we actually notice that our mind has wandered. And when we notice that, we bring it back to the focus, which is the breath, and then you get like 1 rep for your like your mind. Or if you're a video gamer, you'll get plus 30 XP in the mind skill, like your mindfulness skill. And once that happens, bro, your life will become better. Basically, like doing dopamine detox will like change your life, but then also doing like these mental health practices will allow you to get into a long-term dopamine detox because it's kind of hard, basically. And gratitude journaling is where you'll say like, I'm grateful for my mum because she makes the dinner. Right? Say for example, that just random one that came off the top of my head. You write things like that every single day for the rest of your life. You'll become happier, which will obviously like more dopamine and whatnot, and like healthier dopamine baseline, and you know all this stuff, bro. But like you appreciate life more and whatnot, and it's yeah. Do gratitude journaling, bro. Do gratitude journaling and meditate, and then get onto a long-term dopamine detox. But these things are kind of difficult to do, I'll be honest. The reason these things are difficult to do is because these companies have made them that way. These social media companies, video game developers, porn companies, they've made things this way. They've made things so addictive that you're hooked and you cannot stop. And it is so important now more than ever that we improve our mental health so that we can become more productive, be more present around our family and friends, and maybe even get all our friends onto long-term dopamine detoxes so they're present with you. They can focus. You can all sit down and have like a really cool study group where you just do deep work and no one interrupts each other. Everyone's reading books, so you can actually talk about self-improvement books to other people around you. And finally, you won't be an outcast for doing these good habits. I I hope one day it becomes normal that we do these good habits and we just find it weird to go onto TikTok or to scroll on YouTube shorts or to it's kind of getting weird. It's becoming weird to watch porn now, which is amazing. I want it to become weird to do instant gratification. I want We want it to be normal to do delayed gratification, and we want to make sure that it's so weird to society to do instant gratification. And one of the most important things that we can do as well as a society is improve our mental health. And that starts with you. If you're interested in dopamine detox and whatever else self improvement, hit the subscribe button below. Safe.